Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. The Beatles, Rain. And this was a request by Arnie. Thank you so much for this request and donation. And I've been enjoying the Beatles journey that I'm on. I've done a few reactions on the channel. I went through the entire first album on Patreon song by song. I'm now doing the second album over on Patreon, song by song. I think I only have one song left, so it's basically finished. So if you're interested in that, link is in the description. But today we're going to check out Rain. And I hear this one was released on the B-side of their single Paperback Writer, which is another song that's high on my list to check out. Of course, as a writer, as a reader, that title speaks to the imagination. You put paperback and writer together, yo, you got me. So I definitely need to check out that one for sure. And yeah, but today we're gonna check out Rain, guys. Let's go. Hey man, it's so interesting to me how they evolved so rapidly, or changed styles, or or changed up their sounds. And when I went through the first album, and then I was so surprised that the second one was released in the same year, and it's such a condensed career that they shot to the top. It's mind-blowing. And this one is a vibe. And in terms of lyrics, it is credited to the Lennon-McCartney partnership, but somebody seems to be, as far as I have seen in the songs that I checked out, there's always one that it's primarily taking the lead on the writing and then on the vocals. And Lennon, his style is, I'm starting to sense some differences, and he's a great observer of humans as well, and pointing out some of these things. For example, like the changes in weather that people always basically like they complain about and whine about. I have done it too. It's raining today. It's raining right now, but it's funny to me, and especially here in Belgium we have people are complaining about the rain. Then the sun comes, and now it's too hot. Yo, come on, man, what's up? He said it when the sun shines, they slip into the shade, which is understandable, of course, but it's hilarious. These are things we can't control, and I believe he was quite a bit into mindfulness and meditation, and I think, and this is a type of thing like, yes, expectations versus reality, and if you're expecting the weather to go a certain way and it's not, you're disappointed, you're moody, you're complaining. These are the things we can't control. Just there's a part of acceptance in there. And then the sound is just great, man. I love how they were singing that rain. And it almost, that's a great delivery of that word. And it almost went into like they're whining about it, like that type of rain. And almost like it had a chainsaw vibe to it as well. Like, ooh, very different sounding already than, for example, the first album. Very interesting, man. I'm learning a lot. With this journey through their catalog. Good stuff, man. It's fine, man. Yeah. I can show that's interesting. When they're doing the rain as well, and stretching it out, and it's almost like waves. It almost has an Eastern type sound to it too. Like when you have these instruments that sound like, what I mean? Like a sitar, for example. The way they were singing it reminded me of that too. And I think that was the backward. That wasn't live, of course, but that would be interesting if they do that live. The same line, but just flipped it backwards, and it had even more of that feeling of that like meditative quality to it. And I really like the bass in it. Like you could nod your head to that, and yeah, great vocals, and the vocals, it seemed to me like it's a little slower than the music itself, or was that my perception? And it's almost like they're singing in slow motion, just like a tiny bit. Very interesting effect. Very interesting effect. Like the music is a bop, and then the vocals are like a tiny bit slower, and maybe that's why this meditative element comes into it, and also almost like a psychedelic element to it. Very, very cool song. And now, if I'm gonna put this on, man. When, I don't know how it is in the US and the UK. UK, there's a lot of raining too, right? It's here in Belgium, we get a lot of rain. But what do you get when it's raining and it's cold, or when it's too hot? You get a lot of Facebook posts with people that are complaining. You can open it up any day, and it's like, oh, okay, are we going to see 10 posts complaining about the weather? Oh, come on, man. I'm going to send a link to this song on each post next time I see that. Like, here, listen and pay attention. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you, Beatles, for this song. Where was this? Oh, man, I should have known about this years ago. That's a great one. Thank you for introducing me to it. Looking forward to discover more. As I've said on Patreon, there's the first 2 albums, but Paperback Writer, that title keeps floating around in my mind, so I need to get to it, and hopefully many, many more. All recommendations are welcome, as always, and hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. Keep it dry out there. Sip some lemonade in the shade wherever you are, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.